Other interesting business news, Peloton stock basically doubled last week. And again, hindsight is 2020, not financial advice. But truth be told, I actually feel bad for my friends. I think he spent like 20, 30 bucks shorting this stock, which I told him, you never know. I mean, with all the evidence we had, I mean, Peloton, pretty skeptical about the performance in general, but yeah, it turns out their stock did pretty darn good. In fact, last week it went up by 51.25%, which, yeah, I'm still shocked. Granted, earlier this year they streamlined staff, aka they laid off a lot of people in the staff. They did a lot of partnerships with physical brick and mortar stores, put bikes in there to boost sales, and so and again they had a new CEO, and a whole turnaround plan. But I mean, there are times when the turnaround plan just doesn't work, especially when you have more competition and the market's completely different. But yeah, it's doing pretty well. Peloton, who would have thought? Currently trading for $4.84 per share. Granted, by the time this video is rendered and uploaded, it will be different because that's the stock market does. The stock market does. Currently has a market cap of $1.79 billion. And yeah, I just can't believe that they actually did pretty darn good in their earnings. People are buying these luxury glorified bicycles that actually can't go anywhere. Though I guess I don't have much that ground to stand. I do have well, now it'd be considered a vintage pre-core 932i. Love that treadmill. Fell in love with her in college, and I got one, and it's worth every penny. But that's also commercial products engineered to last much longer than consumer grade. I partially digress. Now they say, quote, Peloton's shares swelled last week because they had actually largest single day percentage gain since the company went public in 2019. Again, hindsight's 2020. Who would have thought you should put money in this company? Oh. But nevertheless, they say that the market cap is still well below the all-time high during the recent pandemic. Granted, it's the rate of increase you were talking about there. They say that, quote, Peloton shares increased on track to pass the company's single day gain. Company's market cap increased there. In letter to shareholders, Peloton reported fourth quarter revenue of $644 million, which I guess is good because, terrible economy, terrible all that kind of stuff. But it's only up 0.2% year over year I guess it was ahead of the analyst expectations of $628 million, which, again, when you knock the socks off, folks, when you exceed their expectations, that's when the stock goes up or precipitously crashes if you do not fulfill those promises, the projections that you were telling folks that you think you will get there. They say, quote, Peloton last reported year-over-year sales growth in 2022, overdue, when the company reported a second quarter revenue of $1.11 billion back then. The company also reported quarterly losses of $30.5 million or 8 cents per share, better than the analysts' projections of 17 cents per share, after Peloton reported a $241.1 million during the same period last year. Now, of course, this helps that Barry McLaren stepped down as Peloton's CEO in May. As the company said, it would lay off 15% of their staff, part of the cost-cutting initiatives. Then they have the new CEO to help them come out. They also have the new interim CEO, Karen Boone, Boone, saying that their new process is well underway. They hope to continue to grow and develop. Which, yeah, this is probably one of the most shocking things I've read about in a couple weeks. Because, again, anecdotally speaking, I don't know a single person has bought a Peloton in the past multiple years. I had a couple friends who went out and they bought them during the pandemic. And then it was very popular. But, I mean, lately, I didn't see a single one doing it. So probably one of the shocking things I read about lately. Let me know in the comments. Do you know anyone who's actually gone out and bought a Peloton? And would you buy one if you're going to look for your next exercise equipment? Let me know in the comments. As always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.